Hello my marvellous sausages, I've been looking for a really cool build that I want to use with my Warlock. Now I'm a massive fan of Chaos Reach because it's quite frankly the best looking super in the entire game. And I love using it. Well, I found this Arc build. It's a super Arc Warlock build. There's variations of it all over the internet. So that Datto has one, and Plunder the Booty has one, and Mactix has one. Loads of them have one. So I've just kind of used one of these as a bit of an amalgam of all of those kinds of builds, really. Just using a few different weapons and my own little tweaks here and there. And it's absolutely great. I took it through the Star-Crossed Exotic mission, and it was very easy to do. Obviously, I was killed a few times because that's what always happens. But it made things a lot easier, and I was using my Chaos Reach all the time. It was absolutely great. Then I thought I'd have a bit of a fiddle with the Master Lost Sectors. So I went to the Dreaming City where it is today, Sirius Aphelian's Rest. Now, granted, this is a shorter, a little bit more of an easier one. However, I played it on the Expert, and I played it on Master, and I got through it no problem at all. It was really good fun to use. So what I wanted to show you was what I'm using, how the setup is, and how much fun it is. Yes, excellent, it is marvellous. So let's start with what I've got for my setup here. I'm using Healing Rift, because, you know, we like a bit of healing, don't we? Strafe Glide doesn't really matter. And now I like Ball Lightning, solely because you've got a bit of distance with it. The other one is Chain Lightning, which means you've got to be right up close and personal to get a doof out of it, okay? But at least with the Ball Lightning, it can travel down travel a bit of distance away from you. And I do find that very, very useful, so I like that. Plus, I've got a Flashbang Grenade, which blinds targets, and that's also going to stun unstoppable champions as well. And don't forget as well, if targets are blinded, because we've got, what's this one here, the Electrostatic Mine, defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an Ionic Trace. So once you chuck one of those, you're going to get the Ionic Traces streaming in, which is what we want for this to get a really nice uptime on our Chaos Reach, right? Okay, so there we go. There's those babies there. We've also got Ionic Sentry. Defeat targets with kinetic or arc weapons or arc abilities to charge up an arc turret that periodically chains lightning between nearby targets and grants stack of bolt charge as well. So what's really cool about this Ionic Sentry is it's going to give you your bolt charge, which is a strike of lightning down into the ground, which is so useful. That's basically how I was killing loads of the champions as well. It's very, very, very useful. I'm going to show you actually how it works and what bolt charge is and what the Ionic Sentry is, just so you can have an idea of how all this happens. So here we go. Let's start off with getting some Ionic Traces and also some of the Ionic Sentry as well. So I can just get kills, look, with my normal kinetic weapon. And you can see the Ionic Sentry is going up. 1, 2, and then we'll get a third kill here. Fourth kill there. 2 more. Hang on, let's find another 2. Here we go. 1 and a 2. So what that's got now is it's replaced my grenade there with the Ionic Sentry. So I'm going to fling that into this bunch of gits here. When it lands, it blinds them all, and then it starts killing them, and you can see my bolt charge is going up there. 6, 7, 8, 9, bang. Now we've got bolt charge ready. Now when I fling another grenade, what will happen is that we'll get a bolt of lightning land where the gits are. Okay, so let's get those gits over there. Chuck it. As soon as it attacks somebody, bang, we get a lightning hit on them as well. See that? And we're also building up our bolt charge there too. Let's have some more bolt charge built up, and then let's see if it hits someone else. Oh, they're staying out of range, bunch of gits. Let's try them with a normal one. Bang, and there's the lightning bolt as well. So it's not just your melee. There's me ball lightning there. It's also your grenade. Any ability damage will bring down the bolt charge once you've got it, okay? And then by throwing your Ionic Sentry, which you can get kills with, it's either arc kills or it's also what you call kinetic kills, you'll get that up as well. So now you can see I've got 4 stacks of my Ionic Sentry, 2 more kills for that, and 4 on the bolt charge. But what's also nice as well is that the Ionic Traces that come in, they add to your super as well. That's because of the Geomag stabilizers as well, okay? So let's get 1 more Ionic Trace kill there. There we go. And then let's just throw that down in there. We get some bolt charge on there as well. 8, 9, and they're going to have a 10 there. There we are. Bolt charge is ready. Bang, and it was used up straight away, look, by the Ionic Sentry. It's very, very good. And then it starts charging the stacks back up as well. But what's pretty cool here is I've got a 7 there. Hang on, let's get some more. Let's get a There we go, got an 8. Now, because I've got my my Geomag stabilizers on, when I run, it'll top off the bolt charge as well, okay? So I can be on 8. When I start running, it tops off the bolt charge. Now, hang on, I got to get more bolt charge back again. Let's get a kill. Boom, there we go, lovely. And we'll start our bolt charge cycle again. 5, 6. Well, it's not quite there. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Let's get this one up here. There we go, 6. Right, that's going to give me the 7. Now, if I start jogging and sprinting, look, 9. Bang, there we go, and it's topped it off. Now, that's what my Geomag stabilizers do. What they also do is convert your Ionic Traces into super energy as well as ability energy. So this is pretty much getting back all the time. Lovely, there we are, Ionic Trace, and there's my super up as well. Totally brilliant and great. Let's get a kill with a normal grenade, which will jolt them. That'll do the unstoppable champions, fantastic. And I got my bolt charge coming up again. We can do it again, look, because I got Ionic Traces from the ability kills, from the Arc ability kills. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's going to start shooting gits, there we go. And you can see it going up, 7, 8, any more? 9, and there we go, there's 10, and I got the bolt charge ready, so if I chuck another one of those bolt charges in here, well, I got 2 of them working for me, and every kill that they get, they're going to be adding up the bolt charge stack as well. How cool is this? This is so much fun, and of course, I haven't even used my super yet, because I'm having too much fun with all my little bits and bobs. Where are you? Have I killed all the gits already? Bloody hell, that was easy. Anyway, so you can see how the build feeds in. So integral to this build, as you just saw, is the Geomag stabilizers. Damaging targets with Chaos Reach extends its duration, so you get a longer super, and collecting Ionic Traces grants you energy for Chaos Reach, and sprinting while near max bolt charge will grant stacks of bolt charge over time as well. It used to be that it topped off your super, but now it tops off your bolt charge instead, which is not a bad trade-off really, considering it's got the Ionic Traces giving you the super energy. So they are utterly fantastic and integral to this build, yes. And then going into the fragments. Now, these are kind of your choices, really, because you can flick these in and out depending on what you want to do. But jolting targets is incredibly useful, because then you get the Ionic Traces from jolted targets, and I've got that with my arc grenades. So that means that, well, my grenades are going to get jolts. We've got the Spark of Ions. Defeating a jolted target or defeating a target with bolt charge creates an Ionic Trace again. More Ionic Traces for the pile. Now, Spark of Resistance, this is quite useful if you're going in on a more higher difficulty, particularly if you know you're going to be swamped by gits. But of course, you could swap it out if you wanted to. Something like Spark of Instinct there. While critically wounded, taking damage emits a burst of damaging arc energy that jolts targets. That's a nifty one. This is pretty cool. Melee hits increase your equipped weapons reload speed. But what's good about this is when you're amplified, the effects of that are increased, but you also get stacks of bolt charge as well from all sources. So you're going to be building up your bolt charge even faster there. So it's entirely up to you what you want to put in there. Yes, and then finally we've got the Spark of Discharge. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to create an Ionic Trace, and collecting Ionic Traces grants you a stack of bolt charge. Lovely. Now, weapons-wise, I tend to use a kinetic weapon. I'm using my breakneck here because I like it very much. It's got onslaught and all that on it, but of course you can use what you like. But I would recommend a kinetic weapon because that's going to give you the Ionic Sentry hits, you know, so you can check out your Ionic Sentry. So I said kinetic in your top slot. Whatever you want, though, is entirely up to you. However, I would really recommend the Delicate Tomb. Now, I don't even have the catalyst for this yet. I'm still working on it. Look, I'm on 77%. But what's great about this is fires a wide to horizontal spread, or it shoots a concentrated spread when you're aiming down the sights. But what's great is powerful foes and opposing guardians always generate Ionic Traces, and final blows of this weapon have a chance to generate Ionic Traces from normal gits anyway. So you're getting more and more Ionic Traces, plus Ionic Trace overcharge this weapon's next shot, and then it jolts targets on hits, which is totally excellent because, hang on, when you get jolted targets and you kill them, it increases your chance of creating another Ionic Trace, so it's all feeding into it, and so you can see how quickly you can build it up. Now, as for your armor, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Now, I'm always torn, right? Because I've not got the best armor selection. Idea, I'd like artifice armor in every slot, but I've got one there. But look, the resilience is pretty good and recovery is pretty good there, but it's 34 on this one, and I was looking for a higher resilience. So I'm swap in and out, because you can see, like, I've got 101 resilience there, which of course is useful. But then I also like a entire discipline as well, you know, and of course recovery as well for your Rift. So spec into what you like, really, but obviously for survivability, you want to go in for the resilience, but if you want your health back, go into your recovery. And as for everything else, well, an Arc Siphon, of course, is very useful, a rather Harmonic Siphon. It was saying Arc Siphon there because that's what I've got at the moment. I've got Harmonic Siphon in, and whatever you want. In regard to heavy ammo finder, because it's Artifice, look, I've got 2 slots where I can put in for the extra energy costs. So that's what I shoved in there. For my hands, it's pretty much the same story, but I'm just going for bolstering detonation, which gives me ability energy with a grenade kill, and impact induction, which gives me grenade energy from a powered melee kill. Nice. And then on my rough, on my middle suity bit, I don't even know what I've got in here. Arc reserves increase the amount of ammo you can carry for arc weapons because I'm using an arc power weapon. That's useful. Sniper resistance damage, but you can change all of these to suit whatever you're going to be doing, of course, okay? And I've got another resilience mod in there. Now for my geomags, they're not the best, really, on statage, but then, you know, they're not too bad. 93, actually, that's pretty good. It's better than I thought. And I've put in resilience in there as well. And then I've got health begins to regenerate after picking up an orb of power, replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of power, and reduces all ability cooldowns each time you pick up an orb of power in there. And then finally, for my class item, I've gone for shoving in a discipline mod there because I'm topped out on my resilience. Powerful attraction sucks everything in. Reaper, shortly after using your class ability, your next weapon, final blow, spawns an orb of power. Very useful. And then I've also gone for special finisher because finishers generate special ammo for the whole fire team, which of course is very useful because I'm relying on my delicate tomb here as one of my sources of ionic traces. Now, for the artifact this time round, but it doesn't really matter what artifact we've got because the build, I think, is going to have legs, doesn't matter what you want to do. Because we're using the Delicate Tomb, the particle reconstruction is very, very useful. Dealing sustained damage with fusion rifles or linears, partially refills the magazine from reserves and grants them bonus damage for a short duration against that target. So that's very useful. And I also got a few other odds and sods in here with the Arc. You got, well, you're amplified or have bolt charge. Arc weapons gain increased handling and reload speed. That's useful. Next, I've gone Dielectric. Defeating Arc debuff targets grants another bolt charge. So that's going to be stacking on top of that. Dreadful finisher. That's interesting. What's this one? Flashover. When you gain maximum bolt charge, you just automatically become amplified. That's another corker. And I got Defibrillating Blast. Stunning a champion grants maximum stacks of bolt charge and sticks an arc bolt that heals you and jolts combatants that it damages. Very nice for doing the Master Lost sectors, that one as well. I do want to point out, though, and I'm going to show you something in a minute in regard to this, the Unstoppable Fusion. It should work with Delicate Tomb, but it seems to be bugged at the moment, and it doesn't work with Delicate Tomb, which is very interesting. Actually, it's not. It's rubbish. That's what I mean. So what better way for me to show you the build than going into not an expert, we'll do a master one. Now, this is Aphelian's Rest because it's the one that's active today when I'm making the video. So it's quite a short one. I don't want to flip me sparrow. I want to go into the bloody thing. There you are. Yes. It's one of the shortest lost sectors. If you're farming lost sectors, this is probably the best one to do if you're after perhaps the Telesto Catalyst. Just by that pointed out to me that the Telesto Catalyst drops from expert and master lost sectors. Very, very useful. Yes, so this is a nice one to farm, particularly for exotics and bits and bobs as well. So today, what have we got here? We've got an Arc Surge. And ignore that. I don't bother with any of it. We've got a Solar Threat, and we've got to Overload and Unstoppable Champions. What's annoying about this at the moment, this build in particular, because I'm using the Delicate Tomb. Look, right, I've got this on here, the Unstoppable Fusion, but it doesn't work with the Delicate Tomb, which is really irritating. But I don't care. I'm going to take it in anyway, because I can use my grenades to stun the Unstoppable Champions, and then I've got my my Watchful Eye machine gun for the overloads. But they will stun them as well. So yes, anyway, there we go. So let me go in with this build and show you exactly what's what. So we're going to start the Lost Sector, and then we'll go to Master 2050. Off we go. Now, I did spec into resistance a little bit more. Not resistance. Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? What's it called? I've forgotten. What's it called? Resilience, not resistance. Yes, so that's 101. I've only got 72 on my discipline there, and my recovery isn't great either, but I'm hoping that resistance will give me a slight edge as well. So let's just see how we do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get as much of my super here by killing all these gits with my Delicate Tomb. Now, I don't have the Catalyst on this either yet, which reloads it from reserves. There we go. Look how much I've got just from that lot. There, I'm nearly at, look, full because of the amount of Ionic traces I've got, which is totally marvellous. It's very useful going in with this already. So it's going to go here, yes, ooh, and here, and kill him. There we are. Well, look, we've got a super up already. And that's what you got all the way through it. What I've got to do here is, look, I've got an unstoppable champion down there. So I'm going to use my Ionic Sentry on the unstoppable. What happens is, once he gets blinded when I launch it, stuns him, look, which is very, very useful. I may as well just use this anyway. Go on, because we're going to get another one back as soon as possible. As soon as he's got that up, it's an absolute nightmare. Look how strong they are. It's a total nightmare. Never mind, cop that and give him with another grenade there. That just stun him again. And then let's just finish him off with that. Lovely. There we are. Great. It's good to clear them out because they're a huge pain in the arse pedestrians. Right, we want to get our super back now as well. So let's start killing more of these thralls. Get these Ionic traces coming in. Lovely. Yes, lovely, lovely. Good, good. More Ionic traces there. You know what? I've been reading that people don't like the hip fire spread of this, but I like the blade of fusion bullets cutting straight through a big bunch of gits. Like that. It's very enjoyable. Doesn't take much to kill them, see? And of course, in this massive lost sector, I'm picking up the energy from the ground. You know what I mean? What's it called? Attrition. You know, you pick up the little orbs. So yes, there we are. Look, my super's nearly up again, which is nice. That's good. We do have another idiot here as well, so let's see if we can sort him out. There we are. We're full. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stun him again, like that. Did it stun him? Yes. Oh, no, he shot me in the face. Never mind, we'll carry on. I wasn't expecting to do this flawlessly, you know. Which is strange, really, because I'm usually flawless, aren't I? Yes. Right, let's sort idiots. Oh, no, yeah, sort them out. Because I don't want them kicking our faces in. I do love me breakneck with onslaught. It's very nice. And because it's kinetic, it's actually going to be giving me bolt charge stacks as well. Not bolt charge stacks, the Ionic Sentry stacks. Oh, I've done it again, look. Absolute pacing. I do wonder whether the resilience is of any use in these kinds of things. I could change one of my fragments for the damage resistance. You know, the Doodar of resistance, I believe it's called. Yes, right, okay. So I think the next thing we're going to do here now is we're going to try and sort out the overloads up top there. One at a time. Should stun one. There we go. I do get hit with stuff, but oh dear. See, that's the problem now. Which one was I hitting? Oh, there we are. Reload. Quick, 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 quick. I don't know. I bet. Ah, there we are. See? The other one is hidden, which is not good at all, really. But never mind. Let's just do it. Yeah, I'm really thinking this through very badly. Let's use a little bit of that there. Yes, that's good. And it's him who's killing me. Look. Oh, bloody bum. Let's oh, I don't know what to do. Look at this, so irritating. Can I tell you I hate this game, by the way? I hate it. Right, let's sort out some of these idiots here. I don't want to use that, do I? Let's sort of, here comes old certified plum duff again. Let's hit him with that. Get him out of our lives as soon as possible. From the top. Go on, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off. And let's do the finish. Oh, there we are, he's dead. Lovely. Let's run away, everyone. Run away. Yes, run away so we can get our health back. Good. Okay, that was very, very useful. Now, what we can do here as well is the grenades will also stun the overloads. So let's do this. Oh, it's terrible state of affairs. Terrible state of affairs. Stun, 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 stun. Okay, so we can do both of them at once. It's just greedy. Good, one down. Good, and another. Come on, there we are. Lovely, excellent, you beauty. There we are, that's all of them done. Get out of it. Good. What are we doing? We've got 5 revives, doing okay. And now we're on to the final bit here. Now, we do have a few more overloads up here as well. I'm just going to pick up some bump, like this. There we go. Get all that back up, ready to rock and roll. Get our Delicate 2 reloaded. Get our machine gun reloaded. Right, okay. So, you can see there we've got some gittage up the back there. Oh, dear. Well, that's all right. We'll sort them up there. There we are. That's good. Just like to take these gits out here. Now, I do like the Ionic Sentry. I think it's very good. I was like, I'm in an hour about it before, but now I think it's very good. It's particularly good for stunning all the gits as well, you know? So we're going to get up here this time. Let's see what happens. Now, I've also got, have I got any, oh no, my bolt charge isn't up yet. Never mind, that taken Acolyte, we want to kick his face in. There we go. Kick his face in also, yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we're going to flip to this. We've got 2 up there, look. Let's pick one. There we are. Sort him out first. Shouldn't take too long. Can we get him on a finisher here? Should be able to, should we? There we go. Lovely. That's nice enough. Yes, thanks very much indeed. We get a reload in there. Now, the trouble is, because I've killed one of the things, it's going to call the boss in now, which is, of course, very irritating. So let's sort him out straight. Oh, no, it's a disaster. I had my face in the ceiling there. There we are. I've already had my Chaos Reach done. Good. That's the boss killed. Let's run away, everyone. Let's run away quick. Run away quickly. Go and grab some goodies here. Yes, that's lovely. Good, good, good. Just going to back off to a reload of everything down here. Oh, look. Now we've got an unstoppable git, but that's all right because we can get in with this, look. And then we can get in with this. Hopefully we'll be able to get in with this anyway. And luckily, we've got another grenade there, which will stun him. Pop that. Oh, it didn't work. Now then this guy's going to chase me all the way to the toilets, which is very, very irritating. Let's see if we can get a thing on him there. Nearly did. There we are. We've got a finisher on him. Yes, we have. Oh, he's going to try and kill me, but not if I run around here. Let's whip this out here. Yes, so no one can see. There we are. It's coming back up. Lovely. Let's go and finish him off quickly. Boom. Good. Love it. Don't you just hate it? But also love it as well, yeah. Is that everyone? I think I've got an overload up here, you know. Let's go and check. Where is he? Yes, he's up there. There's some chums there. Let's get some super energy back. Lovely. Come on, delicate tomb. Reel it in. That's what we want. Yes, good. Look at that. Look how quick that fills up. I think it is a truly wonderful thing. Let's get the grenade going up there. And another one. Oh, dear. There we are. Lovely. And then let's... I think I've had them all, have I? Was that it? Them done? No, it's not. But never mind. We can finish it off with that. Eat this, you turnip. There we go. That's him gone as well. Lovely. So you can see, look, that was Master as well, which is usually... I know it's a shorter one, but it's usually aggressive and short. You know, like Yosemite Sam. So, yeah, there we go. I can heartily recommend this build. You saw the amount of kickers that was being dealt with. It's great. I've already done this once today. Does it give you bugger all if you do it again? Oh, no, that's all right. I've had an exotic there as well. Hey, that's not too bad at all. I wonder what it is. Cool. Looking back at Rahul, what's it going to give me? A Phoenix Protocol. There we are. Lovely. So, an excellent Arc build there. And I'm really getting into the Arc this season. Yes. Let me know what Arc builds you're using. And maybe I might do some Arc builds for the Hunter and for the Titan as well. Because I do like doing one of each. It's great fun for each seasonally acty thing. There we go, folks. Let me know what's your favourites. As you know, I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage. Hit.